All right, so I'm going to show you a couple different streaming boxes. Most of these are actually really good, with the exception of one. So let's get into this. So, Fire Stick 4K. This is really probably the most popular and the best bargain for your money. Now, a lot of people now, and I blame Amazon for this, don't know the difference between the Fire Stick and the Fire Stick 4K. Because really, the stick looks identical, size is a little different, and the remote is identical. And all the cables are, and it works identical. Now the difference is performance. This definitely has more horsepower, more processing power, more RAM, better Wi-Fi antenna. And it's only $10 difference, so buy the good one. Don't buy these anymore. So, unless you're only watching YouTube and Netflix, perfect device. It'll last a couple years probably. This has got the performance you want. They don't make the Fire TV anymore. They condensed everything from the Fire TV down into this. Now, Amazon does sell a Fire Cube. So a Cube is no better performance in streaming than this right here. It's really good for connected devices in the home. But for streaming, this is the way to go if you're going to go Amazon. This is probably the most popular, the best device you can buy for your money. Okay. So this isn't the end all be all. There are much better devices out there. This is just the most popular. So I don't have a picture of it, but the NVIDIA Shield is fantastic. So, and it's probably the granddaddy of all. You'll have to Google up NVIDIA Shield. I have one. I just don't have one in front of me. Here's a great replacement for the NVIDIA Shield. It's the Mi Box. It's pretty simple, very basic. It's got a couple of things that a Fire Stick does not. So plug in your HDMI. It does have a USB drive right here. So for USB, you can put in a different remote if you want. You can add storage like this. I've done that. Now that requires some work to use it, but it's there. This is the power port. This is for you can have an auxiliary jack. So if you want to say feed music to your receiver, that'll work. Mi Box, nice improvement over a Fire Stick. Uses Android TV, and the remote, very simple remote. Has volume controls on it. This is basically the home button, back button. No options button like on a Fire Stick, but does have Google Assistant right there. So it's pretty simple to use. Nice. This is the Mi Box S. The original Mi Box wasn't so good. This is a good one, a good replacement. The Mi Box S. Now, this is new. The TiVo Stream 4K. And you can see this is what it looks like. There's the remote. I've got one hooked up right now. I really like it. It is Android TV. This operates a lot like a Fire Stick 4K. There's only one. Let's open it up and show you. Now there is a USB-C on the side, and I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do just yet. This is brand new, so a lot of details are still coming out. There's the power right there. That's it. There's no other ports on it. No upgrades to it. Possibly right there that you can add memory to it. That would be a smart addition to it for sure. But yeah, it's a good little powerhouse. I would prefer this over a Fire Stick 4K. So it long-term reliability, we don't know yet. It's brand new. So far in my testing, it's been great. It's responsive. It runs really well. Antenna design is really good inside. So this does stream rather well. So one other thing to show you. the Roku. A lot of people have Roku on their TV. I bought, there's several different Roku models. So I stay away from the very cheap one that's 29 bucks. I say go with the nicer ones. This one's the Streaming Stick Plus. It will do 4K HDR. It's pretty solid. It as far as ease of use, there's nothing easier than this. It's so simple. And it's so simple that I don't even have to explain how to use it. Most people get it right from the get-go. All you got to do is hook it up to your TV, switch to the HDMI that it's plugged into. This works really good. So, and that's it. As far as expandability, it has none. There's nothing to it. There's just a PowerPoint. So plug it into your TV, plug in the power. That's it. Very simple, very easy to use. I do have a streaming service for it as well. This is great for, say, grandma that's new into streaming. Buy the Roku. This is, the learning curve is almost instant. So good job on Roku. They've made it really simple. But there's some streaming options. But it's time to stop buying these. Don't buy the regular Fire Stick. It's got to be the 4K. I know this is the cheaper option. Just don't do it. It's time to move on. These are starting to get really slow for a lot of the newer applications out there. It'll only get worse a year down the road. So anyway, here's some options to think about. I've got plenty of Fire Sticks to sell. I've got them all programmed and ready. I've got a few of the TiVos ready to go. I've got some Rokus as well. And I've got one Mi Box left to program. I really need to buy some more of these Mi Box S's. So I think they're really good. I like them. So anyway, have a good day.